Alright. Hello, world. This is ChadZ. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to talk about audio routing. So, essentially, here's what we have going on. I have Chrome opened with SoundCloud because I want to be able to play music for free. So, I want to play some hip hop beats, free hip hop beats, right? So, I'm going to play that through my little iHome over here. I'll show you right here. Just have it kind of hanging from the ceiling and it stays charged all the time on the car battery or however I have it plugged in. Actually, it's not quite set up like that, but it's pretty much works here at home right now. We're plugged into a power outlet. It stays charged, and I'm just going from here to work. And so, anyways, the thing stays working for 6 hours or so. But so what I do is I just output the audio to Bluetooth, and I select the iHome, and then it just plays from SoundCloud. Right? Awesome. Cool. So that works. Now I have Wirecast open, Wirecast Play. It's for YouTube live streaming. It's a free application that you can get from Wirecast. I'm not sure what their website is. But anyways, they actually... So here's what I have to say about it. It has a little view meter. Sorry, over to this side, over here. It goes from about here up to the top, right? So every time I make a sound, it jumps up. It peaks a little bit. Anyways, I just click the headphone, and then it turns off the sound. Otherwise, what happens is it tries to play the sound through the internal speakers or through the iHome. Everything I said comes through it, and then at that point, you get feedback. So we don't want that feedback. That feedback's going to be a problem for us. Otherwise, it goes, it gets louder and louder and louder until it's just like an annoying mess. But it is, how loud it gets is definitely related to how loud the iHome is and how loud my voice is. And if there's other noise sources, and then it's like compounded. It's like compounded interest or something like that in mathematics, where it's just like n plus 1, or n. You know what I'm saying, like that. Add everything that was before to everything now. You just keep doing that and doing that and doing that until it's just like this crazy, annoying mess. So here's what I wanted to get at. I kind of told you what's going on. So what I did is I went and I got some headphones, right? So I plugged the headphones in, and then I light up the headphones on Wirecast so that I can hear through the headphones what I'm saying, because I want to be able to like kind of monitor the. But I do kind of need it to be playing from here too. So here's how we're filmed. This is an OS X demand, but again, it is like this. I need this for Windows. I need this for Linux. So we have 3 different operating systems. We use all 3. Which we have Windows 7, OS X, and Linux, all running. So, anyways, we will need to solve this specific problem. Probably 3 different ways. The OS X solution might be similar to the Linux solution, but I almost just feel that the Windows solution is going to be a little different as well. But here's what I'm trying to say. What I need is the ability to get headphone output from Wirecast while Chrome is outputting to this. That's it though. But computers don't allow that type of audio routing. That's a serious concern. It's a serious thing, and here's how we're going to really feel. We don't even care about ourselves, is what you're going to figure out. See, sorry, it was a little cold in here when I came in here. I started this video, so it's trying to heat up, I guess. But So we don't really care about it for the most part in the world, that we have like all of these things going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really care that Windows or OS X does not natively allow you to do some of this audio routing. See, and that may or may not be true either. I'm pretty sure that it does not do that. Otherwise, I would not have said that. But there's a possibility that there could be a way to do this. And that's why I'm just kind of out there saying is, does anybody out there know how to just play from Chrome? We might want to even change applications later. Maybe we have a Pandora app, or we have the iHeart app, or we have something else. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to output to Bluetooth or to the speakers or whatever. But then we also need to have Wirecast output to the headphones only. That's what I need. I can't have it conflicting. So anyways, we are trying to route audio to separate sources, separate audio outputs based on application. And that's all that we need. But why doesn't nothing do this? Why? More complicated, I guess. Also, nobody's demanded it. Nobody needs that yet, right? They don't even know. Probably the honest truth is, everybody that wants that, they will just go get another laptop and say, you know what? We will use this laptop for playing the audio on, and then use this laptop for using Wirecast on, and problem solved. You just spend twice as much money. You know, it's $500, or I could probably do that for $100, to be honest with you. You could buy a new laptop for like $100 at Walmart. They look pretty good. So the reality is, I'm going to solve this a different way, and I'm going to play on my Fire for now. The music on the iHome, and then I'm just going to use the computer separately so I can hear it, and that's not a problem for me. But the truth is, you really just don't know how funny I don't even find the computers. The truth is, it is capable of that. It is capable of it. It is totally capable through software to do this. So anyways, I just thought I would throw out there that I have a feature request for computers, which is to allow audio output to separate sources. Now we can bring up something. Reason, Ableton, FL Studio, all of these, I'm sure, they do that. So you can output to output 1 and 2, and this other track I want to go to output 3 and 4. And you just route them separately, and it does that. I really do the ability still, until I maybe do a little bit more searching. It's possible that there's an application out there that does that for us. But this is like a feature request. This is what I want to do with SourceOS. So it's kind of like this. Linux is cool and everything, and I'm gonna write some emails to some of these guys out there. Like, I want to write an email to Linux Mint, and I want to write an email to Linux Ubuntu, and tell them both, your program manager or whatever, the program that's used to install all these packages, I can't stand it. And I have to click on every application, open it up, click install, then go back and keep doing that to every application on your entire list. Why can't I just click install or check a box for every one that I want, and at the end click install, and it does all of them? But another thing, I guess, kind of OS X is kind of guilty of this too, and so is Windows. They all have application, like program installers. Kind of like the Google Play Store. Google Play pretty much is kind of guilty of this too. Is that I don't want to go into every app's description and and everything like that and see all of its screenshots. I don't care. I know what it is. I just installed this Linux so many times. Do you even know? No, not. I only did it one time, this time. But I've done this so many times that I want to go and I want to install a whole set of packages. In fact, I might want to have a package that says, well, okay, so after you install all of your packages, you say save package list as a text file. I can put it in Google Documents and then say, I want to duplicate this Linux system that I want to load in this little CVS file or something that says these are all the applications that we installed on the App Store. And then it goes in and it downloads all those for you again on a clean install. Or replicates like an environment for you. Like through configuration files and things like that. So that's kind of what we need to see, is that we are heading towards perfection. We want things to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. So, you just will not believe how powerful this shit is for me in a way, Chad. I just really don't know how to really feel either, Chad, except that they will not believe how fucked off this shit is for me. They will not believe how powerful it is to shoot, Chad. Yeah. So anyways, sorry, I have a lot of thoughts on my mind. I guess feature request, a little bit of a rant. It's a little bit of a rant. But this is maybe I'll put this into Source OS. And maybe some kind of demands for future technology. And this is I'm willing to sit here and talk about this for 10 minutes or whatever, 12 minutes. So I'm going to wrap it up then. I'm just willing to sit here and talk about this a little bit and say, you know what? Musicians and artists, DJs, these type of people are going to be dissatisfied. We all are. We are dissatisfied. We don't know it yet. We don't even know yet how dissatisfied we are for ourselves with technology until we start to know something. So it's like this. The DJs and all of these people that care about your computer systems, they don't even know how fucked off they are. They don't even know how good it is not for them. You think they find it funny? No, they don't. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about your computer. Nobody does. That is why there are all these problems. That's exactly it, though. But the problems warded everybody away. You don't know how many people don't want to deal with that shit. They want to go back to the bongos. They want to become Rastafarians and play guitar and sing and rap and be joyful. They want to be with people. They don't want to sit on a computer. People on a computer, they go to dating websites and then figure out how ugly every one of them are. That's pretty much it, though. After a while, or how much money they're going to pay each other online to never even see each other. It's kind of sad, but that's kind of what I'm saying, though, is that it is less love is how people are going to feel for it. Less love, lot less love is the reality in a way. But the reality is also like this. It is more love for someone like me. Way more love than I could ever have in life. In fact, it is actually so much less love for me in life because of a computer. You'll figure out how fucked off that shit kind of is. That I will actually get less love in real life due to the fact that I am so good with computers, is how you need to feel. Actually, I'm a person that has patience for it. I have patience for it. And people don't even know how much less they care about me as a person, but much less. So here's how we kind of feel, though. So I was just thinking about this guy that I swear to God used some sort of spam bot to leave a comment on my video, which I thought was real. It was really real. It's kind of real. He even has like a YouTube page. He does. Maybe he has a program. I started feeling like There are some programs. There are some of them out there. I was thinking about creating one myself. I kind of did want to do that, where I could leave some comments on other people's pages, and then and that way that we kind of connect up with each other more at an automatic level. But that's kind of really how fucked up it isn't. But I was just thinking, I think I remember this guy from my last life in a serious way. You know, I watched one of his videos. It wasn't bad, but the reality is, I think I remember you from another life, and this shit is so funny to me. I don't really know how funny you are to me right now, but here's what I just have to feel about it for the paradigm. Saving your life on a computer is kind of like a game. It kind of gets to being like that, and I just really can't help feeling like, I don't know. It's just like, it's like being a human without like an arm or hands and stuff like that. You just like, when a computer doesn't have everything it's supposed to have working properly, you lost a limb, or you haven't created your limb yet, you haven't grown your limbs yet, you don't have your fingers fully functioning. It just doesn't feel right. And I just feel like I'm like a disabled person on a computer so much that I can't even stand this shit. So basically, I guess I'm kind of just putting this out there that we do need to take care of some things on a computer is how we do feel. So this is one video of many videos is how you need to feel about what computers need to be. And this is about future computer systems and technology. But that's basically what I'm getting at, is that we have some of this already working. We know that it is possible. We know. Very not hard either. Very functional for us. But that we have so much of it that we have to design new solutions. And it's kind of like this. We're a person that is directing the energy regarding the programming. We're like a project manager. But it's like this. We have Linux project, Microsoft project, and Apple product. And it's like this. We have to solve this problem on all three. We don't even care about Solaris or Unix. I just don't even know. Don't even know how to start with them. I really just don't know what more there is out there. I just can't even begin. Sorry. I am not going to do it. Probably hardly anything, really. But the reality is, that's how you need to feel. So I'm not going to do any of these programs. Yeah, we need you to do that. That's what we really need to feel. That you need to find your friends that are computer programmers and say, you know what? This guy, ChadZ, online, he talks about lots of programming things that we need. Can you check out his YouTube page and see what he has to say? Because the reality is that you're a programmer, and so is he. And so you should hear what you should hear what he has to say. You should hear what ChadZ has to say. And then when you have something to say, then you should pretty much make your videos so he can hear what you have to say. Or at least comment on his videos. You're going to figure out how powerful ChadZ is. Exactly, Chad. And that's how you need to feel about how powerful you need to be for ChadZ. Because ChadZ is doing lots of things. So many things that we don't really know how much more he is going to do than everyone. But so much more than you can imagine that we have no clue how funny this is now for him. The reality is also like this. I have no clue how funny it's going to be for me, but so incredibly funny all the time that I don't really know how funny it is not for others. It's like, you know, you learn over time that solving a computer program is a rewarding thing. It feels good. It feels good. But then I decide that I'm going to solve all the computer programs in a real way it can happen. And I feel really good about it, that I would do that. You know, all of a sudden I'm like the next Bill Gates, or the next Mark Zuckerberg, or the next Steve Jobs, or whatever. All these guys, except I don't want to die of cancer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die like that. I don't want to die in any way. I don't want to die. I don't want you guys to die either. But you want to know what I really feel? We need to figure out that we're all sharing lives and power and technology in a way. And we have problems now because of money. It's about money, and a lot of it, I think. That's really how I do feel. But it's about power and energy. But it's about compatibility and standards and functionality. So essentially it's like this. Artists have specific needs and requirements and things that they want. But maybe a programmer doesn't need all that shit. But the programmer has to be the one to make all of it. So I'm a programmer, but I'm also an artist. So I can kind of see things from both sides. And I don't really want to go back to being the programmer anytime soon. Because it was not that funny to me. But I am a programmer at heart and at mind in such a way that I really just don't know how to feel except for, I don't know. Is the audio working is what I'm feeling now? Because maybe I should watch this video real quick and not get too long and too windy about this, but too lengthy. So like I said, the camera's up there, and then the video camera is over here. Or sorry, the microphone's up here, and the video camera's down here because I have it switched around. So it's like this too. I'm having difficulty switching webcams on Wirecast. Maybe I have to pay more money or something to use the other webcam. I'm not sure. But that's what I'm saying is I shouldn't have to do that. I'm only getting just one webcam at a time, really. That's all the need that I have. I can't really afford $300 or whatever it is just to use the other webcam. This webcam I kind of liked better anyways. That webcam is decent. I'm thinking that the audio on this one's going to be better, but then the audio on the computer's not as good. So I have to kind of use this webcam and that audio. So that worked. Good. Awesome. But it's about, it's about, the computer has some internal peripherals, such as the microphone, the webcam, but then it has USB ports on the side and all these like ports and shit on the side. But the keyboard and the mouse, that's all internal peripherals is how you need to feel. And in terms of a human interface device. But so essentially, the webcam that I plugged in through USB, that's an external peripheral. But that we have internal peripherals that do the same thing. But we're hoping that the external one is a little bit better. But so it's like this. We need to be able to get a cheap microphone for USB. So a high quality microphone is what I need. High quality microphone through USB. I can't have this all clunky, and I don't want it expensive. I paid $20 for this thing at Best Buy, and it works great on my voice recorder. I want to be able to use this same microphone on my computer, but the Mac has, it looks like, a headphone plug-in. I'm not sure if it also includes a line in or not. I would have to look that up for my computer, and that's probably what I should do. So, but the reality is that it's just like more of these little things to look up, and it's just like, damn, how long am I going to spend 10-20 minutes on just looking to see if the headphone port also supports a microphone? Okay, cool, then I would go get Apple headphones, and then I have the little microphone right here. But is that going to get good audio from this guy? So the other reality is like this too. We are taking audio from Chrome and we are turning it into the iHome so that we can hear it, right? And then it's recording through the microphone again. Sorry, no, it's outputting data to the Bluetooth, and then it's inputting the same data from the audio form and then digitalizing it or whatever so that it can put it in the video video. So what we almost need is the audio to route to the program, record that, and then I don't really know how to feel about it. I kind of do need to hear it. I guess it depends on if I have headphones or not. If I have headphones, then I don't really need that. I can just play the music in the headphones and then put it straight into the video. And that's how we would want to route that audio. And that's good. And then I can get a clean take of my voice straight through whatever microphone. And then put that in there and figure out the dynamics of it. Because I need that shit to kind of pop. It has to kind of be jump. It has to make me want to jump. Like crisscross. So anyways, I need the audio routing to be a little, I need to be able to move it around, just kind of like, maybe it was kind of like Reason, where you could just move the plugs around. That would be awesome. In the back, you know what I'm saying? Reroute the audio plugs. So anyways, there's a lot of different ways to solve this. We pipe the audio straight to the video, and then just play it through the headphones, right? That would be good. But if I play it through the headphones, it's not going to be heard by the microphone, and it's not going to be in that video. So Wirecast doesn't have this functionality, but it's not Wirecast's fault. It's how we kind of need to feel at some level. It could be in a way. Wirecast can take that upon themselves to take care of that for us. But that's kind of like having like your disabled grandfather, whatever you want to call it, Windows or OS X or Linux, changing your diapers. So that's what I'm saying though, Chad. They have diapers and so do you. Everyone has all these diapers on. I just don't know how to really feel about it, except for Windows can solve it, or OS X can solve it at the operating system level, but so can the application, but we can solve it on both sides. And if we don't get to a point where just the operating system takes care of it, what starts to happen is that the applications solve it. They will do that. But then you figure out down the road that we don't even know how much we didn't care about anyone before, but now we're caring about ourselves. But by that time, now it's even more complicated because the applications have solved it. But now the applications are broken because the operating system changed everything again. So I guess what it's kind of getting at is that we need to, it's like, we want to start doing a little bit of storyboarding, you know what I'm saying? Or we want to talk about specifications and design requirements and things like that. So here's what I'm going to say. I am creating an operating system, a new operating system. I'm calling it Source OS. I was thinking about just kind of like copying Linux and then just kind of updating it to my needs and requirements for Source OS. I just don't know what the licensing and the laws are regarding stealing all their code and stuff like that. And then just kind of like looking at, everything that every programmer ever did, it was funny for a while, for a long time, still kind of is. But then I really don't know how to feel about how fucked off you all are. Anyway, you all are. With each other, and with yourselves. And about everything, your whole concept of the world is still stuck in some reality. It is. And then you don't know how to really feel about the reality of you don't know how funny I don't even find you. And you don't know how funny as fuck it would be if my shit worked correctly. That's how I do feel, dude. But that you're a funny programmer is how we do feel about it. Maybe you should be a rapper or a comedian. But you want to know what I feel? We don't know how powerful a software programmer needs to be for these issues. Exactly. And then we actually don't know how fuck you that shit is to everyone. That we would do that to our software programmers. And that they wouldn't care about themselves enough to stop being a comedian and to just solve the issue. That's kind of how you're going to feel about me, except for here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to be a comedian. Not really. Really more it's like this. We need to sit and maybe like organize our thoughts a little bit, talk about it. The reality is, I'm going to keep talking because it doesn't make sense to me entirely. No, it actually makes it makes complete sense to me. But the reality is, I'm actually losing chi in my head right now. I can feel that there's a being on my head. And it is like, it's like a fly with a straw in my brain. And it's like, everything I'm saying is just like, and that's my energy just leaving. And it's going into its brain, and it's just like remembering everything perfectly all the time. And here's how I feel. I really have no clue at all how much I've said, but good information as I do feel. The reality is, though, I don't know how succinct it is not. Very not succinct. No, it's not just like I've done this in 30 seconds, right? Instead, I'm here still for 30 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. I said I was going to quit 20 minutes ago. So here's what I have to say. I'm a person that will just keep going on and on and on, and here's why. I'm losing so much power to another person that is on me that you cannot even see in the video. Do you even know how funny as fuck that shit is not to anyone? That this guy is getting power from me? Fuck you, dude. Who the fuck are you? Fucking pipsqueak is how you're gonna feel about him. It's like, that's how you need to feel when someone like cuts you down? A fucking pipsqueak. It's like stepping on a dog toy. Squeak is just like exactly like that. And that's how I feel like about it. It's gonna be like from them when I step on them one day. It's like, whoops, sorry, bud. Didn't see it coming. Exactly. So anyways, that's how he needs to feel. And that's how much power I am losing to other people. That's how much power I'm giving to you as the listener. Way far away from beings that have any fucking clue how powerful they are. Not. These people have no clue how much less powerful they should be to know what is going on in the world, but less powerful. So this is also a talk about chi. We have the chi to do it. Everyone does. Oh yeah. Way more than you know. They don't want you to know. They don't even know how afraid they are of me specifically. But they are actually people that have no clue how powerful they are not for anything. They have no clue how powerful they are not in a way. That's how you do need to feel. They have no clue how powerful they cannot be. That's how they do feel. They have no clue how poop dick as fuck they are getting. That's how you do need to feel. So here's how we need to feel. They are people that get poop dick as fuck. Have no clue how powerful they do not feel for themselves. They have no clue how powerful they do not want to be for others. People just not believe how fucked up I'm gonna beat them one day. See, I just don't know how to. I feel like a renewed. I feel like I'm fucking like Neon, like fucking A. I am Tron, exactly. Really, like it's like this though. They don't know how fucked up I'm gonna be to them, but they don't know how powerful I am going to be as a trans-dimensional person who will fucking poop and dick the fuck out of you. Is how you should feel. But I have no clue how powerful I'm going to control your life. And I have no clue how fuck you I'm going to be to you. For something. At least once. Is how you all need to feel. Every one of you. You are at like the fucking bottom of the barrel as far as I'm concerned. I will shit all over your whole people. You will not believe how fucked off I will be to every one of you. I will tell you right fucking now. I will make everything so powerful on earth. And then I will ascend. And then I will control you. And fucking run your own face in dirt. That's how I do feel about them, dude. They don't know how funny they're not finding this video. I don't really give a fuck. It's how I do feel. But the reality is like this. We need some problems resolved right now. Because I want to hear the microphone in my ears from the computer. But I also want to use the same computer to play to my iHome. And while I'm at it, there's lots of ways to sort out audio and redirect things through software. No, there is not. There's nothing really. Oh, here's an interesting fact. On OS X here, I found an EQ. So I installed it. It's like a program called EQ Mac. what it does is it takes all the audio going from the Mac to the speakers. It's in between there. It puts itself in between there. It EQs everything. It puts some gain on it. Changes the frequencies a little bit, and then it plays it for you. So that's cool. Maybe we need a way to do that. But I kind of just need to filter out the sound from Wirecast to not play out this thing. So we need like maybe it's just an app for Mac OS X that needs to sort through that a little bit, or allow us to redirect things. And then again, also, I feel this is about the same way on Windows and Linux. So maybe we can make it cross-compatible, maybe not. But we need to figure out what those requirements are. But either way, one day, it's going to be like so difficult for me as I did feel because of trans-dimensional people alone. I will not believe how far this will set you back. As people, you will not even believe how intelligent you will not even become. Is how we do feel. You're a person that will not even care. Here's why. You will never live up to your full potential. As a man, or as a woman, as an adult, or as a child, as a trans-dimensional, you will never live up to your full potential. Not any of you will. But you want to know the truth? I will. I will live more to my potential than almost anyone. That's how you need to feel. Here's why. Because I'm a computer programmer. And I'm an artist. I will get almost everything that there is to have and have it. And poop dick the fuck out of everyone. If that is what I so choose to do. That's really how you need to feel, is that I'm a computer programmer and I'm a human programmer. So basically, here's how you need to feel. I am God is how you need to feel. And that's what you're going to understand one day when I am God. And you have no clue how funny that shit is to you that I am God. But here's how we're going to feel. That we don't even know enough about black holes, right? We kind of know what the sun is, yeah, right? We kind of know what black holes are, probably. But do you really know? No, you don't. And here's how we need to feel. That black hole in the middle of our galaxy, it could be alive. The truth is it alive or is it not? We don't even believe that it is. But is that true? We don't know. You don't know. You don't fucking know. And here's what I'm going to say to you, though. That black hole could be a being so large and so much more powerful than you know, that it is actually bending physics in a way for a human experience. You cannot even experience light coming out of that black hole, right? Sometimes black holes do shoot energy out and things like that, and it does become visible. But it actually did something like that yesterday. Oh, how interesting. Yesterday I released a bunch of videos. What a coincidence. Maybe that's a synchronicity. Does it mean something? That's incredible. But here's how I'm going to feel about transdimensionals. Like this, just like this. Right here, when I'm God, exactly, Chad. and here's how you're going to feel. That your name is Bob, exactly, Chad. And you're a builder, exactly, Chad. And you're building stuff. That's how you're going to feel. Exactly, Chad. Here's how we honestly feel, though. Right now, we are a human being. I'm just telling you right now. We are a software programmer. We are a hardware programmer. We are a hardware designer. We are understanding a lot of things about electrical systems. And we understand human beings. And we are very social and outgoing. Also, we are going to take care of things on both sides. And in every way, we are an ambassador of more than just trans-dimensional people. We are an ambassador of animals. So not just animals, but people, but all life in the universe. And we have no claw fucking shafted you're gonna get by me. But if you fuck me around in any way, just remember, this is where you're gonna be compared to God, which is me. You'll be sucking my dick when your name is Bob. Exactly, Chad. Exactly, Chad. I don't know how much more sick and twisted this has to get for everyone. Exactly, Chad. It's like, oh, my kid like Bob the Builder. We had all this stuff. Exactly, Chad. This is a brand, I'm sorry. Chad, they just don't know how fuck you I am to trans-dimensionals, but do you even know how fucked up they're gonna get by me is how they do need to feel? That's how they do need to feel, and that's how we need to feel, that things are getting better. But that pretty much said, they don't know how much of a monkey I am not, but a monkey could probably solve a lot of the problems that I'm working on. They really could. No, they can, this I do feel. Really, yeah. I don't really know how fuck you that trans-dimensional is to me in a way. But you want to know what I really feel? Monkeys don't know how fucked up they probably are and have been for a long time as possible even. By people, yeah. By other animals, possibly. By other trans-dimensionals, but here's how all the monkeys are going to feel about all those trans-dimensionals when they do solve those problems. Exactly, Chad. That trans-dimensionals are bobbing on their knobs. Exactly, that's how I need to feel about it. Orangutans, fucking... What are the ones with the red butts? Exactly. They're gonna do something really embarrassing to a person that has no claw fuck off. They are. We have every claw fuck you we're gonna be to them. That's how we do feel. And this is how I do feel for you, teacher. You're a person that's not quite funny this shit is, but do you even know how fuck you are, do you? See, Ted.